Morning world, and welcome to an absolutely glorious Wednesday, 24th of May. And today, we're chucking grass around. Oh, she says, you're going in that blinking tractor all day again. Come on. Come, you know you want to come, really. Oh, it's boring in there. There's no rats. Come on. All right, it is 10 to 10 in the morning. I've actually spent an hour, probably an hour and a half actually, in my office editing yesterday's video, which I'm very sorry was a really long one. I shot loads and loads of footage, and just occasionally folks go, oh, we would like a long one occasionally, so I was waiting for the dew to burn off the grass. I walked out here this morning, let the birds out, and my shoes were just wet. So there was no point in going out spinning the grass, the hay, until the ground was dry. So that's what I've done. I waited, and I thought 10 o'clock would be about right. It's going to be 10:30 when I get over there, by which time all the dew should have burnt off the crop. I can go on then and gently turn it all over. Dry the other side. Sticks out a long way at the back of the tractor, this thing. You've got to be careful when you're turning and going round, because you tend to poke your bum out a bit. Right, engine's cold, so we're going to start off nice and gently. Okay, so machine's greased, ready to go. PTO shaft, grease nipple replaced, all sorted out. Tractor's all greased up, ready to go. Refueled, oil's checked, fluids checked. We should all be set. Reasonable chance that the tractor's going to stay out of the farm today. I should have enough fuel in the tank to do at least 2 days worth of turning over there, at least, if not all of it, 3 or 4 if I need it. So I think we'll leave the tractor over there locked up, and I'll just commute backwards and forwards in my van. So okay, maize is coming up. That's all looking quite happy out there. I dare say that would like a bit of rain, but there is still plenty of moisture in the ground, so actually if the rain could just wait until end of next week. I've booked the baler for next Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't mind which. Weatherman says we have got good weather for the next 10 days, no rain for the next 10 days. And if that's the case, then we shouldn't have a problem making hay. Don't need that anymore. Okay. A few little jobs to do. So just put him down. Right, I've got to take the travel pin out. So the travel pin is out. Lift him up again. And then we'll spread his wings. Right, we've still got to adjust the top link, although I don't think we're going to be far away. We're in 540 economy. We don't need full power for this, although in saying that, it is quite a thick crop, so I might eat those words. But we'll go around and do the headland now and just see how we get on, and see how he chucks it about. So I think we're currently set on rowing up, but that's okay for doing the headland. Right, a few more revs. Right, well there you go. That's me for the next few hours. Round and round and up and down. Again. So I could go a lot faster doing this, but you've got to be, especially with hay, because I'm turning it a couple of times, you really don't want to beat it up and bash it any more than you have to. All I want to do is turn it over. The first time, this time, I don't mind quite so much because it bruises the crop. It just helps the wilt to bruise it. But after this turn, we need to be doing it a bit more gently, if we possibly can. Well, it really is a lovely day. So, and I have high hopes that we're going to get a good crop of really good quality feed off this. So although we're going to be baling this in June, which we will, if we're baling it next week, this is still what I would call May hay. It's lots and lots of leaf in it, some head, some seed head, but and plenty of green. So it's the grass is young enough; it hasn't started dying back in the bottom, so the whole thing should be quite palatable. Anyway, I've decided to leave the machine set to rowing up. I can't actually row up with this machine because to do that I have to put some additional cages on the back to actually direct the crop. But as much as anything, I need to dry the crop, but I also need to get some air to the ground. So yeah, making it that bit higher and not spreading it quite so far means I get a bit more air to the ground, because I can't dry the crop if the ground is wet. I think you know what I'm talking about. Some of you definitely know what I'm talking about. getting a bit warm out there, so I thought I'd bring you in the cool. So, got the aircon on in here, a lot more comfortable. Dad wanted me to bring his 695 over to do this job, and that's kind of fair enough because I know he wants to see his tractor being used. It's not really earning its keep sitting in the barn doing very little, but like I said to him, we just got it all done up, and yes, it is in the barn catching dust and not doing an awful lot of work, but I will find employment for it over here picking up the bales, so it will be coming over to do that. But it's an old tractor and it does not have the creature comforts that this tractor has, or the power or air conditioning. So there is a fairly good reason why, you know, I won't just use the machine because of sentimental value. I got to spend a few hours on this every day, and without being unkind, I'd rather be comfortable if I've got the option. I know someone else who would agree with that, wouldn't you? Yeah. Air conditioned cab or a red ops greenhouse. I ain't got to say anything else, have I? Right, we're on piece number 2. Back onto Fifi's now. This is going quite quickly actually. I reckon I'll be finished here in about an hour. What's time now? 1:15. I should probably be finished by 2 o'clock, maybe 1:30. That's if the cattle cooperate. Trying to get in and out of this place has been a bit of a pain because they can smell the fresh grass. They want to come in. I don't blame them, but no, I can't let them in here. They would ruin this in a couple of hours. Well, actually, a few minutes. They would muck all over it. I wouldn't be able to bale it. It would be, well, inedible, some of it. So they got to wait a bit longer, a bit more patience. Some of the grass around the gateway that I'm not going to be able to pick up, I have actually already chucked a couple of armfuls over the fence. They haven't found it yet. They will. But yeah, they are getting a bit thin on the grub out there now, so that's why they're complaining. So in some ways we could do with some rain to get the grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one. We could do with some rain to give them a bit more grass, because the lack of rain has actually slowed down grass regeneration. But I'm making hay, so I really don't want rain. So it can rain after, say, next Thursday. So end of the first week of June it can rain. The question is it going to? Quite a few people have mentioned that they reckon there's going to be a drought this year. No rain for the summer. Is this it? Are we experiencing it now? So, in which case, it won't be many weeks and I'll be feeding this back to them in bales. Now this is for me. I've got something else for you. I'll have to stop to open it. Oh, there you go. She got 2. I had 2, she had 2. That's it, we're done here. It is 23 minutes past 1. I reckon hour and a bit at Reg's, I'll be home before 4 o'clock. That's the plan. That's it, back at Reg's, just doing these couple of little paddocks. I'm going to catch hold of the man in a minute, see if I can leave this here locked up in his barn overnight, so there's no point in taking it home. And I'll see if I can get a brother or a daughter come and pick me up, take me home, and I'll commute backwards and forwards, because I'm going to be doing this for a couple of days now. So yeah, there's just no point in taking the tractor backwards and forwards. I can stay here. Talk of the devil, there's the man himself. All right, Reg.
Yeah, brilliant. You've got a bit of grub, haven't you, now?
Yeah, there's a bit around, yeah. Who's that?
Everyone's shouting for Glos now.
Oh, are they?
Oh, Alan Ford was ringing me up.
Yeah.
I said no, I said I promised it to Ian.
Yeah.
He went out, look at it, there's a hell of a piece of grass coming on down.
Oh, is there? Oh, dear.
Going to have that one 27 acres off now.
Yeah.
And he's going to put some more fertiliser on it, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Somewhere.
I know. Could I leave this here today?
Yeah, buddy, park him up in the corner there.
Yeah, so I catch the point in taking it all the way home and then driving it all the way back over again. I'll get someone to come and give us a lift home.
Yeah.
And pop over in my van and
that's the best way, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, keep running back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, that's a waste of time.
Well, it's a bit bouncy. And I'm trying to make these tyres last this summer.
You cutting your grass at your house, right there.
No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do this first.
Go do all this first.
You could do this first because that over there is 2 weeks behind over here.
Is it about the same as down the bottom there now?
Yeah. So I thought I'll get this lot done first. Get this done and baled. I want to get it shifted from Fifi's.
End of next week, they speak of thunderstorms coming through.
But we're going to want a bit of rain by then, aren't we?
We do. We want a little drink then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't mind that. And if the bales have got rain bales, if they're out, it won't matter if they get a bit of rain on them.
Oh, if you want to hand get them out, we'll lift them, help lift them for you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. So that'll work with Reg. He's quite happy for me to leave tractor here tonight or this afternoon tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. So Dad only lives about 350 metres up the lane. I'll go and see him and see if I can catch a lift home with a daughter or a brother or something. I think we'll start in the middle.